Why electricity does come inside brain along with feelings? Why can we eat some medicine and affect our brain? It may be because the force which acts with chemicals is the same as the force which acts in our mind as feelings. By different chemical reactions, these forces may be released, and some combination of matter have the power to know these forces as pleasure, sadness, etc. A mind. Combination of atoms becomes molecule, and then they have the power to know molecular force of binding. Combination of organic molecule can know the pleasure, sadness forces. These forces must be released inside our brain only. How does matter know force, even if it is electromagnetic magnetic force or pressure? It is the right of matter. It is also the right of matter to move in space. Maybe this world is an illusion. Another question is how matter knows the different words like existence, meaning, difference, etc. Does it happen by chemical reaction? It can be another property of matter to know all these. Brain is matter master, organs are slave, and hormones are messengers. This does not say about a mechanical communication because nothing happen mechanically. Mechanical entities need conscious communication between matter. We are physiological force with psychological force because when feeling comes to our mind, we act as a force on others. We try to impose our ideas on others. Energy acts Energy acts as money. The world is a magic. If we want to know anything about our brain, we should first know how the brain can know. All other things what we know about brain comes under magic only. Knowing is like killing a deer and eating it, but the deer still still exists on the same place because everything happens on the soul's mind only. Even if it is getting the knowledge from outside, it is not harming that. What this means is that neither the subject nor the object get any harm by the process of knowledge. Why should anything happen outside is another question. Everything comes after knowing and not before it. The feelings going inside the brain and the senses makes meaning to the world. But brain is a great stage of magic. We take some medicine and mind gets altered. Why? We can't ask this question to the matter inside brain, so there is no answer. Only thing we can say is that the materials contained in the drugs contain some message and the brain or us knowing some feeling. This message is like when a neutron hits the nucleus of an atom bomb, it asks the nucleus to split. What is matter? Matter has mass and occupies space. Space is space itself. We can't give it another meaning. Mass becomes part of the story which contain many ideas. Physics. But mass expresses as a force when force is applied. We move when somebody pushes us. We like to believe the same in the case of matter, which means that matter knew the same force. Anyway, scientist is able to explain the universe with force, matter, soul, etc., even if the knowing property of matter is only silently agreed. The story of physics is made out of the story of human beings. Matter is soul and matter knows force as we feel. If brain is made up of matter, it doesn't make any difference. I still the soul exists. Brain is like language. Soul is like meaning. Consciousness exists on another consciousness. Consider that we are moving on a bus and an ant independently ant is sitting on us. We can move independently, moving with the speed of bus, and can move independently on us, moving with the speed of bus and us. Like that, each conscious exists on another conscious. What has happened before we took birth? We were organic molecules, and we could know what an organic molecule can know. Before that, we were carbon molecule. We could know what a carbon molecule can know. We somehow come in contact with organic molecule and become organic molecule. But this is just another model of the universe. There is no proof that matter knows force as we feel when somebody pushes us. It can be some other type of force which the matter knows. There is nothing physical and all knows on this world. Materialism is an illusion logically, but there is no final truth to think about as a man. It is better to consider the world as a wonder rather than something to be found out logically.